Welcome again to my YouTube channel. And today's video, we will be tackling about Quarter 2, Module 1, engaging with the social issues of our time. So this will be the first part of our discussion. For the objectives, we will have going through the process of observing other people's circumstances in your life. You are expected to give the meaning of unfamiliar words using context clues, analyze images used in a poem, determine the tone of the poem, and relate to the social issues, concerns, and dispositions in real life. Now, for the pre-test, we will have the cage bird. Okay. And for this one, we will be using the module. Okay. So there you go. So for the first reading, I'd just like you to listen carefully on how I read the poem. And then for the second reading, we will try to have, or I will try to explain to you each stanza. Hope you're ready. Let's go. Cage Bird by Maya Angelou. A free bird leaps on the back of the wind and floats downstream till the current ends, and dips his wing in the orange ray suns, and dares to claim the sky. But a bird that stalks down his narrow cage can seldom see through his bars of rage. His wings are clipped and his feet are tired, so he opens his throat to sing. The caged bird sings with a fearful thrill of the things unknown but long for still, and his tune is heard on the distant hill, for the caged bird sings for freedom. Okay, so We can have an example of our national hero, Jose Rizal. He is able to use the current social issue, which is captivity under the Spanish regime during his time, reflects on the novels that he wrote, the El Filibusterismo and No Limitangere. So that is a number one good example of how literature mirrors through through issues in life. Okay. So in this one, we will have also um, the tone and images. Okay. So writers create literary works not only to discuss social issues and problems, but also to express their dispositions in life. This can be reflected in the tone of the poem. Now, what is tone? Tone refers to the attitude of the writer towards the subject of the poem. So, we would know what is the attitude of the writer through words. Often, the author's tone is indicated by adjectives such as angry, threatening, proud, violent, hopeful, humorous, critical, indifferent, serious, affectionate, and others. Writers also use images or imagery. For our next part of this module, part 2, we will be tackling about the imagery. Now, imagery creates mental pictures through language. Images appeal to the senses of sight, sound, taste, touch, and smell. Images can also suggest meanings beyond the mere identity of a particular object. For example, the hardness of steel can suggest determination or perseverance. So, using imagery is that you use different symbolisms or different things to pertain another thing. For example, the uses of dove represents peace. It is common to encounter unfamiliar words when reading literary works. If you want to determine the meaning of a new word, it is helpful to look at what comes before and after that word. So we would know the context clues. What are the words that preceded it? Or what are the words that are after it? To deeper understand its meaning. The surrounding words will provide useful context clues. What about the meaning, the structure, and usage of the new word? So before reading uh, literature, we can have the unlocking of difficulties or unlock different meanings. Okay.